Hello everyone, Nigel here with you. Right, as you can see we have the instructions for the brand new Hong Kong models A-20G Havoc over Europe is what they're calling it. So this kit is very new, it's only recently come out, and I was very fortunate that Hong Kong Models actually sent me one to review for them, and I also said I would build it. So I'm not going to start the build just yet, but I'm probably going to start it in the next few days. Today is the 14th of July 2023, but I'm probably going to start it in the next couple of days, so look out for that one. I just thought I'd do a quick review on the bits and pieces I've managed to get together in preparation for the build, and just really what I know is coming, and go from there. The kit itself, if you haven't already seen it, I've done a review, go back and have a look. The kit itself, I think, out of the box, will build a very, very nice model. It's got the exterior is got all the stress skin effect, which looks absolutely stunning, and it's not overdone, and it's not silly or anything. It's really, really nice. With it being a Hong Kong Models kit, I'm sure the fit is going to be wonderful. They always are. You know, I've had criticism of Hong Kong Models in the past with their accuracy and stuff, but they really do seem to, this is by far their best kit in my opinion, and I've had most of them and I've got most of them, but this is by far, I think, their best. Everything just looks right about it. So to go along with doing the build, I'm also on the Facebook A-20 Havoc page. So to go along with the build, I've got this book here, which is absolutely gorgeous, and this is the Douglas A-20 Havoc, The Ultimate Look, From Drawing Board to Peerless Allied Light Bomber by William Wolfe. The ISBN number is there, so if you want to save that, freeze frame, whatever, and you can see it was about £57, I think. It came from America, I believe. I got it through Amazon, and it's a very, very thick book. I think it has something like 519 pages. But it is very nice indeed, and it is a beautiful book. It goes from basically the really early days and how Douglas and everything got going. You can see here in Vichy and Free French Service. And then we got the Havoc here. We got pictures and the stories about all the crews and everything. We've got the South African Air Force Bostons, and then we've got the A-20 series aircraft. We've got proper wartime pictures here, you know, proper pictures of the cockpit and everything. And there are also, going forward, there's you can see it here is in Soviet service here. This is the A-20 series of aircraft, going through all the different ones. And then you've got the production. There's all sorts of pictures from the factory. This is the United States Army Air Force Service there. And we've got production, as I say. Got the glass noses here, and then production by the numbers. And you can see the factories here that were built up. I think they were, wasn't the Douglas factory the one that was made to look like a farm field or something like that? But and then we're going into detail now with drawings and everything. All about the fuselage, bombardier nose, different cockpits. So we've got actual photographs here now. I have to check. I'm not sure if these are restored aircraft or not. I'll have to check in the wording. We do have some beautiful black and white pictures from the early days, which are going to give you some genuinely accurate looks. We got all the correct colours and everything, as long as it's not restored. It does look to be original, to be honest, but we shall see when I read what the different instruments are and everything. Really, really, very, very good book to be going on with. You've got beautiful images there of the landing gear, engines, gearboxes, all sorts, propeller blades, electrical systems. It's just pages and pages and pages of detail. You can really go to town on your model if you want to. And then we have here Japanese camouflage and markings. There's the Russian markings there, British, French, Japanese camouflage and markings. The DB-7B captured and reassembled by the Japanese had dark outlined Hinumari rising sun. Sorry, a dark earth, dark green camouflage with sky ventral finish. The white outline Hinumari rising sun was placed in the standard 6 national insignia positions. Wow, actually painted in Japanese schemes. You've got some lovely nose arts there, look. It's just a fantastic book. It's just full of really good information. So there you go. So highly recommended that book if you've got the kit. But as I say, it's not cheap, but you don't tend to lose money on books, to be honest. If I wanted to sell that in 2 or 3 years' time, I'd probably get my money back. So looking at the kit, as we say, it's very nice. Got lots and lots of detail in it, and you know, beautifully detailed Bombay. Particularly the wheel wells and that are really nice. The engines look nice. They certainly look a lot nicer than the ones in the B25. Undercarriage is very nice. I believe Ali over at Aerocraft is making brass undercarriage for this. So it could be that you'd only make the main leg, which is the part you see there. But certainly I think the nose gear needs replacing. But we shall see. I'm not even sure if he's doing it. There's the decal sheet that comes with the kit there. But you can see we've got some lovely, you know, inner flaps which Hobby Boss seemed to leave out on the A26. Never mind, eh? It just looks right. Just looks really good. So I've got some aftermarket that I'm going to be using on the kit. So first of all, we got the masks. Now these are art scale kit. I've reviewed these before. These are 200 M32063 and M200 M32062. So the double-sided is 6.2 and the single-sided is 6.3. If you're in the UK, these are available from Hannants. This was the original sample he sent me. So I've actually got 3 sets with 1 kit. So yeah, very nice indeed. And you've seen me use these art scale kit masks in the past, and they are fantastic. I really do enjoy using them. We've got wheel masks in there as well, as you can see on there. So very nice set. They do fit beautifully, and you know, for what they cost, it's not really worth doing your own. Also from art scale kit, we have here some resin gun barrels, and these are the 50 cals. Now you may want to use the master ones, the brass barrels or whatever, but on this model, some of the nose guns have this big collar on them, so I'm assuming these are going to be good. And the guns don't actually stick out of the nose a long way. You can see they're hardly sticking out at all. So I think the resin ones would be absolutely fine, and it's probably going to be a much cheaper option. You may want to use the brass 50 cals in the turret, but you may just choose to use these. But they are really lovely. They are beautifully cast. You can see their cooling jackets are there. All the holes are there, so you know, give them a paint with gunmetal and then some pencil lead or whatever and a black wash. They'll look lovely, and you've got the ends are all open as well. So I think they'll be absolutely fine. I think I probably will use these, to be honest. I did say when I did a quick review of the art scale delivery I had that I might not use them, but I think I probably will. So they're going to go in like that. Best to keep these in the packet to keep them protected. Being resin, they will be easily snapped, and that's the only issue with using them in the turret rather than the master ones. And then here we've also got from ASK, this is the part number on there was 200 A32004. Okay, so all this, as I say, if you're in the UK, this is going to be available from Hannants. And then here we have the seatbelt and seat set. He's called it the A-20 seat set, and this is A32002. And here we have some HGW seatbelts. I'm just going to remove this seat so we can have a good look at that in a minute. So here we have the HGW seatbelts, which are gorgeous, as you know. They are really nice. You peel them off the backing, wrinkle them up, make them into like a rough mess, and then you unravel them and everything. And you can see on there, I don't know if you can see the stitchings on there as well, but they are really nice seatbelts, and they almost work like real. They got buckles and everything in there, and I believe there we've got the harness for the pilot. We've got his lap belts, and then we've also got lap belts for the gunner, for the turret. I believe I haven't looked yet. I think that's what they are. You can see on the back here we've got the instructions on how to put them together, and then you can see images of the actual real belts there. How lovely they are. Very, very nice indeed. Now the seat, you will probably notice the seat is different from that in the kit. So here we go. You can see there's the seat there. It's beautifully printed. Very, very nice. No stiffener detail or anything on the back. It's just like a flat plate. And yeah, very, very nice indeed. But it's different from the one in the kit. Now in the kit, the seat has this angled piece in the back here. And also it's a completely different shape. So when you look at this seat and compare it to the one you get in the kit, it's a completely different shape, as you can see. It doesn't have the squared off top. It doesn't have the squared off front. It doesn't have that little raised area in the middle. So it's totally different. And it would appear that you could make your own choices, because if you look at the AirScale seat, that's also the same as the one in the kit. So you can sort of make your own choices to which one you want to use. But just check your references for the aircraft you're doing, the period or whatever. It could be that like an A-20H or an A-20J had a different seat. I don't know. But there we go. So that's that. So I think I'll probably be using this in my kit. I'll definitely use the seat belts. And I'll probably use that seat. But we shall see. It's funny because on the instructions on the back, they're showing the seat as per the kit. So, weird. Moving away from art scale kit, of course, if you want to use the AirScale cockpit set, which I've got here, you also have the option of getting the AirScale seat belts, which are very, very similar. It's just a slightly different material. You may prefer this. This is like a blotting paper. So we'll get this out of the packet. I can show you how all this looks. So we've basically got like a sheet of blotting paper, and then you've got the leather pads there as well. And this is, in a way, it's a lot nicer than the HGW stuff, because it's kind of, it's almost more like a fabric. It's strange, it's hard to describe, but certain people, I think I like these with the Luftwaffe seat belts. They look absolutely wonderful. And here you've also got the photo etch buckles, so you build up the belts exactly the same as the HGW ones, and they're very, very nice indeed. And you can see there's the assembly instructions. So you've got the US ones, you've got the Luftwaffe ones, and you've got the RAF ones that Peter over at AirScale does. So these are very, very nice. Very similar to the old RB Productions ones, of which I have loads. I bought them years ago. So yeah, it's all down to personal preference and what you like. So if you want to get a nice sort of thicker looking belt that sort of lays down and it's almost like new and everything, I think these are the ones to go for. But for the sort of worn, sort of chucked in the seat, used look, I think the HGW ones look a bit better. But as I say, you pay your money, you take your choice. I think the buckles on these are slightly nicer, but who knows? They're all very, very nice indeed, let's face it. And then moving on to the cockpit, there's the AirScale cockpit upgrade, which I showed you already, in case you haven't seen that video. And this is, I'm going to be definitely using this in my cockpit. Let's get this out. So we've got a set of instructions, which you can have a look at there. You can freeze frame if you want to, then you can have a read. Okay. And then you've got the actual instrument panel itself. We've got the photo etch. As you can see, you fold up and solder or glue whatever the seat. You've got this replacement panel here for the cockpit if you're having that open, and then you've got all the detail there going around the throttle levers and everything. And you've also got these panels here which go up in the sides underneath the dash panel, if you like. So yeah, very nice indeed. And there's some general instructions on using the sets there. It's very nice. You can see that panel there. Look where that door's open. You can see the panel. So as far as the seat goes, I think you just have to look at your references and make your own choices. But certainly this one is much nicer than the kit seat, purely because it's metal, it's thinner, it's going to be great for chipping and everything, but it's a different design than that one, so you just have to check your references and see what you want to do. But please make sure when you're looking at your references it's not a restored aircraft. So there you can see the sheet there with the nickel silver photo etch. Very nice indeed, beautiful instrument panel. And then you've got the decals or decals there that go behind it. Very nice indeed. So I'll definitely be using that. I'll probably use that seat and belts. I'll probably use these guns, and I'll definitely use these masks. So as you can see, I've got loads of this stuff. I'm a very lucky boy. So there we go. So as I said, I'll be starting very soon, and I just wanted to, for those that haven't seen the reviews already, I just wanted to give you a quick sort of view of what's coming your way. So oh, and I've also ordered from Tom over at Nice. I've ordered toggle switches to go in these switch panels. I know they're not quite correct for this period, but if you look back at my Hellcat build, I used wire, and I think those printed toggle switches might look a bit nicer because they have the actual correct sort of rounded end on them and everything, rather than just like a cut piece of wire. So watch this space, guys, and I'll see you all soon, and we'll get stuck into this build. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.